What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing a Golgari Good Stuff deck, or a Golgari Goodness deck, however you want to say it. And pretty much the idea for this deck came from this card right here, Rotting Regisaur. I think I picked up like 2 or 3 copies in that like first little 50-pack set that I opened, right? And I was like, man, this card is like actually good. It's like really good, right? I was discussing that before the set even dropped, how good this card is. And yeah, I've noticed that I don't think I've actually played a single game with it since the set came out. So built this deck just as like a go have fun chance. Go have fun and play some Rotting Regisaurs, you know, get them back from the grave sometimes. And just have some fun with some of the new cards. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here today. And before we hop into the deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions for this deck, future deck, or past decks. Furthermore, consider subscribing. If you're new here, it's free. It helps support the channel. It gives you awesome updates every time I drop a video or do a post, which is super chill. Furthermore, we've been partnered with TCGplayer.com, so anybody looking to help support the channel can go over there and use the promo code TheNewDrSpilkin, and all purchases will help come to yours truly. Now, kicking us off into the deck tech or deck breakdown, we have 2 copies of Knight of the Ebon Legion, a card that I've been preaching since they revealed it, spoiled it, whatever you want to call it, for Core Set 2020. It is so good. I'm not going to go back and re-explain it because its effect is so long and so entangling that, you know, it takes forever, but an awesome 1-mana drop. We have 3 copies of Stitcher's Supplier. Now this is to try and help put some of our bigger creatures, bigger planeswalkers into the graveyard, and then we can later get them back with Pulse or with Command, you know, whatever it may be. 4 copies of Llanowar to help us ramp, 3 copies of Assassin's Trophy for some removal, 2 copies of Finality for either a board wipe or to bring back 2 things from our graveyard. 4 copies of Rotting Regisaur, which is, you know, kind of the whole reason I made this deck, so yeah, there's that. 2 copies of Pulse of Murasa, which I think could actually be an okay card given how much aggro there is right now. It gains you 6 life, which is like, you know, if it was 3, I'd probably say, nah, it's not good enough, but 6 life? That's a decent little bit. Like, that's enough to survive a turn from a mono red player, right? Not every turn, but at least, you know, 1. 3 copies of Blood for Bones, which I find to be an awesome card that dropped from M20. Sacrifice a creature, and then you can return a creature to your battlefield and to your hand. So it's like, what? You can literally return the creature you just sacrificed to your hand or to the battlefield, depending on, you know, where you want its placement. 1 copy of Phyrexian Scriptures as another board wipe, right? And the reason I carry Phyrexian Scriptures and not just like bump up an extra copy of Ritual of Soot is because sometimes you have those games where you're like, man, Ritual of Soot would be so good, and they drop like a 4 and 5 cost mana creature, and you're like, well, never mind, Ritual of Soot won't help me at all anyways. Phyrexian Scripture keeps us from having that feels bad man kind of feeling like in those niche situations. So Ritual of Soot, also mass removal. Vraska, Golgari Queen. I mean, what can I say? She has a win con. We should all know this card by now. Excellent. A whole lot of fun. 4-mana planeswalker coming out of Guilds of Ravnica. Cavalier of Night and Cavalier of Thorns. Here's the thing with the Cavaliers. Until I'm for sure how I feel about them, because right now they all feel decent to play. Like, I know Cavalier of Night feels pretty decent to play. I know the white Cavalier feels pretty decent to play. Haven't played the blue one or the red one really. The green feels okay. So far, the green does feel like the weakest of the Cavalier of, you know, blank. But it is what it is, and I kind of want to test it out a little bit further, so they are in here. And y'all have to remember, a lot of times when these new set drops, I'm like so ready to play new stuff because I've been analyzing and playing the old stuff so long. Like, it's just, I'm ready to play new stuff. So what if it's not optimal? You know, I'm not a competitive player. I'm a fun player. Try to bring the most fun as possible. Now, next we have Izoni, which, to be completely honest, I don't think she's a fantastic 6-drop, especially at this point in the meta. I do not think she's fantastic. However, I recently got another copy, thanks to the Mastery tree nonetheless, right? I got a Guilds of Ravnica pack out of it, and this is what I got, was Izoni. So, and this is a card that I look back at whenever I first started playing, and I was like, oh, that's so awesome, right? She creates tokens, and you can sacrifice them and gain life and draw a card. Like, so much to do with her. But I never got a chance to play her. So, here we are, you know, past self. This is future you saying, don't worry, you get to play her. It just takes a few months. Anyways, moving us down, we have one copy of Vraska Relic Seeker, which I do think is an awesome card, even still. I'm gonna hate to see this one go because as far as Planeswalkers go, she's probably one of my favorite, right? She has removal, she has a creature spawner, and she has an alt win con, essentially, right? Turn the opponent's life to 1, I'm sorry, not 0, and then hit them some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? So, that's going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown. Nothing too complicated today or convoluted or outlandish. Just me wanting to play some good old-fashioned Golgari Stompy, Golgari Reanimated, whatever you want to call it, right? That's why I just called it Golgari. Good stuff. Anyways, we're going to go and hop into a game 1 here. Alrighty, here we are up against Mr. F. Mr. F. So nice to meet you. It'll be even better when I beat you. We'll keep this. I'm a simple man. I see the card I want. I see the card that my deck is trying to play around, or really just play. I'm going to keep the hand, right? I see 2 copies of Rotting Regisaur. I say, fuck it. We're going for it. We still need another land, so that is, you know, kind of an important note there, as they do cost 3, not 2. We don't have a Llanowar to ramp into them either, which is always really nice, right? Getting down to turn 2 Rotting Regisaur just feels good. But it's not happening this turn, so I digress. I think we have 24 lands in the deck. I could be wrong about that, but I think we do. We could Assassin's Trophy their Steam Vents, right? Just take out all their mana for this turn. To be completely honest, it feels somewhere in my rumbling tummy. It's not actually rumbling, but it feels like we're about to go up against the Teamer Elementals. And that's, I gotta say, that's not really where I want to be at right now with this deck. I was hoping to face something a little bit more janky, Mr. F, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to have fun here today. I've been very busy and very, like, not necessarily tired, just like exhausted. I know that doesn't make much sense. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I just need like a legit vacation from both YouTube and my work. What do we want to get rid of here? You know, in other news, I think we can probably get rid of the Vraska because, like, well, she is some guaranteed removal. Tell you what, let's get rid of the Cavalier of Thorns. I'm not a huge fan of it, and bringing it back from the dead, I mean, that could be cool if we can get it down. Yeah, another copy of Rotting Regisaur is awesome, don't get me wrong, I do want to do it, it's fun, yada yada. But I want to give them something to swing at besides my face, so we're going to throw down this this Vraska. And we're going to swing in with the big boy 7/6. To be completely fair, though, had I thrown down the Rotting Regisaur, swung in with my Rotting Regisaur on this turn, next turn, if I could have gotten rid of their Stormkin plus whatever they play on this turn, they're not going to play anything. They're just going to Lightning Strike my Rotting Regisaur away. That's actually perfectly fine for me. They just used their whole turn to get rid of one of my creatures. And I got some news for you, buddy. It didn't really work. We're going to decline there. Just +2 in her is fine. Now we can destroy some other 3 cost thing. Right? It is just thing? Yeah, non-land permanent. Okay. Creeping Trailblazer, Lightning Stormkin. What can I say? It's going to be the combo that ends our Vraska. What do we want to get rid of here? Izoni? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? She was kind of the weak link there. Tell you what we're actually going to do. Just Assassin's Trophy the Creeping Trailblaze and then swing in with the Rotting Regisaur. This will put them down to 6. We have the Finality, so next turn if we want to get back like Cavalier, Izoni, or if we need to Finality the board, you know, maybe we'll draw into a land or something. Oh no, you know what? We're going to have to discard it next turn. Okay, so like as soon as the next turn begins, we have to discard it. So let's go ahead and get back. Let's go ahead and get those 2 back, right? Because we don't just want to discard this, so let's get these 2 back. We'll discard the Izoni, we'll keep the Cavalier. Because we don't have enough mana for Izoni anyways. However, Cavalier is guaranteed. And Cavalier hopefully find us a land so we can get to those 6 drops that we keep drawing but not being able to play. But yeah, Rotting Regisaur just doing work. Now we know that they're not going to swing in with everything, so there's that, and one more, and then they leave one back. If we draw into some removal though, we still win, so maybe you shouldn't. Oh, huh? Looks like we. Oh right, we don't have the mana for this. We should have kept the Izoni. We didn't have the mana for her either though. That's tough. That is tough, tough, tough. But there's no possible way we were going to draw the mana for Cavalier of Thorns, so I probably should have discarded it. It would have gave Izoni one little bug, which, you know, it is what it is. But that was definitely a misplay on my part there. Alright, so Teamer Elementals doing what they do best, filling up the board with a whole lot of little bitches. They are still swinging in very heavy. That's get rid of my Cavalier of Thorns. It's fine. Stitch of Supplier. Now that's what I wanted to see right there. That is the card. That is the queen bee. See what we discard. A land. Command the Dreadhorde. Oh, that would have been so nice. That's okay. Rotting Regisaur, I'm gonna need you to keep being the threat that you are, baby. You just swing in there. You big old gnarly face. Do it. Do it to it. Smash them. Why do they keep hovering over Chandra? She cannot use her ability at instant speed. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they're trying to see if they have lethal next turn. Like if they have a Creeping Trailblaze plus Chandra. Oh. That still doesn't give them lethal unless they do have it. If they have a Creeping Trailblaze, that's lethal, but I don't know. Aggro Elementals is what this is, which is that's fine. You know, it is what it is. Also, you know what I almost missed out on? We gotta change our kitty cat to at least one of our colors. There's a Steamkin. There's 2 of those. Oh wait, 2 more? That might be lethal. What is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, that's lethal. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we'll go ahead and concede. Oh no, wait, they were about to swing in. I should have just let them have that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If we were able to reach Mr. T, Mr. J, Mr. F, something like that. I think it was Mr. F. If you do watch the videos, I do apologize for conceding there. I should have just let you smash me in the face. That was very, very BM of me. Yeah, on into a game 2 where we hopefully don't run into elementals, and certainly not teamer ones, right? Pox gonna be our next foe. It's actually Pox and then something else, but like I don't know what the rest says. So, wow, yeah. I mean, like I said last game, I'm a pretty simple man. I don't think this is a fantastic hand. I would love to see a Llanowar in here instead of that Cavalier of Thorns. I would have loved to have drawn into a Llanowar, right? So turn 2, Rotting Regisaur, turn 3, Rotting Regisaur, and then we're just sort of, you know, moseying our way right along to the victory. That's okay though. Stitcher Supplier is almost like a terrible version of what's it called? There's a Rotting Regisaur in our graveyard. What? 3 of them in the top 12. That's some crazy statistics there. Oh no, Pestilent Spirit. It's gonna be one of those games. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and block with Stitcher Supplier, see what we can get thrown away. Out of the Ebon Legion. Golgari Guildgate. Sorry, Guildgate, you're gonna have to wait a turn. We need to get down this big boy dino here. Now it is unfortunate that they have the Pestilent Spirit out, as that's kind of a buzzkill for my Rotting Regisaur, I'm not gonna lie. Again, I think we get rid of the Cavalier of Thorns. It's just it's the card that shows up the latest. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's swing in. Let's see what happens here. Did they just block it with the Pestilent? They do, okay. I don't love it, but this opens us up for a Command the Dreadhorde come next turn, which we can get back some decent stuff with, right? We can get back a Rotting Regisaur, a Cavalier of Thorns, another Rotting Regisaur, a Pestilent Spirit. Like, we can get back some pretty decent stuff, so if we hit a land here, we'll be A-okay, and my decision will be correct. If we don't hit a land here, Rotting Regisaur was definitely the better play there, so we shall see. But we have plenty of health to use Command the Dreadhorde with, so it would be kind of nice. Okay, well, there goes Pestilent Spirit right out of our grasp. Of course, we could just Vraska and take it right back away. Of course, they swing in next turn, so then we lose the Llanowar and we lose that bridge that we really don't want to lose. Tell you what, let's go Rotting Regisaur when it comes to our discard phase. We're probably going to discard the Vraska, right? Because we can get her back with Command the Dreadhorde, so it doesn't matter anyways. Now we're going to skip. We'll hold back on Assassin's Trophy for their turn, see what they have in store for us. So, yeah. Game's going okay. Game is going okay. Pass to attackers. What goes on here? 3-2. See if they have God's Willing. Or Justice Star's Portal. Okay, I mean, sure. Give me a land. Hey! Alright, so let's throw this down. Knight of the Ebon Legion, I want both copies of those. So what is that? 7. I'm at 18, so that puts me to 11. This puts me to 7. View Battlefield. View Browser. They don't have anything in their graveyard I can get. So this puts me to 7. This will put me to 2. Right, hold up. 4, 3, 7, 8, 11. I'm down to 7. I put 5. That's 2. Yeah, maybe I don't get back the Cavalier of Thorns, right? Alright, so this will be fine. Boom! Bye bye, Pestilent Spirit. Hello, Rotting Regisaur. Of course, we're going to swing in. Hit them with it. This will give us a counter on our Knight of the Ebon Legion, by the way, if they let it go in. So, another cool little synergy. Yeah, what's your problem, bro? I got back 2 Rotting Regisaurs, an Ebon, and a Vraska because they're cheap. What you know about that value? I got a discount on them. Feel the power of my coupons, bitch. That's actually not a bad play for them to block it. But they kind of also have to have an answer come next turn if they do that, because I have 21, 22, 23, essentially. Okay, hey, they got rid of a Rotting Regisaur. Hats off to them. But, how did, whoa. The player lost more, oh, I lost 4 more life. I didn't know it was a player. I thought it had to be them. Whoa, Knight of the Ebon Legion, you just got a bit spicier. Because that makes it, like, that makes it easier to trigger, right? That makes it hit a whole lot more stuff. If you're playing Bolas's Citadel, Knight of the Ebon Legion, boom. Yeah, wow, that's pretty good. Chance approves. What do you got for me, Pox? Call to the Feast. That's not going to be strong enough. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon, my dear friend. Command the Dreadhorde. What do we want to get back now? Because we can't save it. That's for sure, right? But we kind of need to gain some life. Gaining 1 life's not really where I want to be at, but we can't gain any more than that. Like, well, actually, we can't even gain the 1 life. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do. Y'all 3 swing in. What is that, 14? Do I just make the Knight of the Ebon Legion bigger? 3/3 makes them into 5/6. 5 plus 7's 12 plus 7's 19. I mean, they're 1 away from death with that. Sure, they can heal 3 with their little whatever, you know? But... oh, Son of a bitch. You know what I didn't think about? Now we can't play Command the Dreadhorde, so we definitely should have just played Command the Dreadhorde. Let's sacrifice something so we can draw a card. What do we want to sacrifice? Not the Llanowar. Let's sacrifice Knight of the Ebon Legion. We can get it right back with Command of the Dreadhorde. We're not playing that land. That's a bait. Alright, yeah, so now we have another card to oh, but we have 2 Rotting Regisaurs. Damn it, I should have sacrificed one of those. So close to making the right play. It's not quite there, so we still lose Command the Dreadhorde. Boom, and boom. That's unfortunate. We got a fucking land. Alright, so let's play the land and sacrifice it immediately. Llanowar. I mean, we're just going to go ahead and play it since we have the Rotting Regisaurs. Also, we're going to have to hope that they don't have Settle here. Let's do it, Dino babies. Do what you do best. Fingers crossed no Settle. Mortify. Okay, I mean, it's not a Settle, so I'll take it. And then they block with 1. Sure. You know what? I should have swung with the Llanowar there as well. Like, it wouldn't have hurt anything. Okay, so we can use Vraska, kill one of them, use Vraska, kill the other one, right? So we just win here, I think. Right, -3, destroy. -3, destroy. All attack. Yeah, picking up a game 2 up against Pox. Run the Golgari, good stuff. And I gotta say, it feels good. Feels good and fun, and like not so competitive that I'm like gonna take it to rank, but you know, still competitive enough that I'm not like, well, they're playing an actual deck, so I guess my jankness just doesn't work. Anyways, we're gonna move on to a game 3, which will be the tiebreaker for this deck to see if it's a make it or break it kind of deck. Gurnoot. Sometimes I think saying it more times will help me better understand it, but it doesn't. Whoa. They got some cool card backs. I gotta say, I'm not in love with seeing mono red, broski, but I'll let it slide for now. Just for right now, though. Next turn, we'll get down to Knight of the Ebon Legion, which, let's be real, probably just get shocked. Which is okay. You know what I love? You know what I absolutely love? I love mono red. But not any mono red. No. I love this classic red deck wins style mono red. I love still seeing it, you know? Here's the thing. I hate it, actually, but you have to respect how long that base build of a deck has survived. Like, through how many sets has this style of deck made it? That's the thing that's actually crazy to me. I feel like Pulse of Murasa gets discarded every game, so I'm like sitting here talking about like, oh yeah, Pulse, you know, 3 mana, gain 6 life, so good against mono red. But then like I'm not gonna actually draw into it when I need to against mono red. I'm gonna discard it. That's okay. We got the big boy Dino down. Maybe we can do something with this. Assassin's Trophy, we're gonna have to save for that Phoenix. Like, we're gonna have to swing in with Rotting Regisaur. They're gonna have to block with the Phoenix, and then we have to, you know, assassinate the little egg, as they say. I don't know if that's what they actually say, just so we're all clear. What do I discard here? Blood for Bones is pretty good. I think we go with the Vraska, right? Because we can always command the Dreadhorde to get it right back. Yeah, so let's go Knight of the Ebon Legion here. Nothing else will give us another body. Do they have enough to actually kill my Rotting Regisaur? They do indeed, so... Well, hell, we can always bring them back, right? We can use Blood for Bones on the Knight of the Ebon Legion and literally do that combo I was talking about earlier where we sacrifice the creature and then get the creature back into our hands, so... Oh, they are not having the blocks with the Phoenix. Well, that's a bit awkward. Not gonna lie. Get to Lava Runner. This is a bit awkward because half me wants to Assassin's Trophy the really, broski? Definitely should have sent that shit to my face. Why was that such a hard sentence for me to say? Alright, let's see what they do here. Phoenix is definitely coming in. And the 1/1. Is that it? I figured they would swing it with the Lava Runner. Why would they not swing it with the Lava Runner? That actually doesn't make any sense, right? Because I don't want to defend against the Lava Runner. It's free damage. Okay, Firebrand to get rid of that Ebon Legion. That is definitely something. Do I want to... I think I just get rid of the land here because we can play everything in hand. And then he gets the Cavalier of Night. Alright. Alright. That's how it works. Alright, so swing in. Now, what do we want to... we don't really have any spiciness in our graveyard. I guess we can save Assassin's Trophy for something else. Give me just a second. We'll resolve this. Pass. Dum 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 dum. Is this lethal? 2, 4, 8, 10. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken out the Legion War Boss sooner. Not even worried about the Phoenix. Feels bad. You know, feels bad that a game 3 is going out like this. But I do have work in a little bit, and I still gotta process and edit and upload this video before I go in. Otherwise, y'all just don't get a video today. Which is not something that I'm too keen on doing, right? I like to do a video if at all possible, so. Not much we can really do here. I think we're just KO'd next turn, so. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll see what else we can discard here with Stitcher's Supplier. Alright, then we'll throw down the GG, swing in once more, and then let them have it on the next turn because they know that they do have it, and we know that we were so close. Knight of the Ebon Legion going right back up there to 2-3. So yeah, Golgari, good stuff. I'm not the best Golgari player in the world, to be completely honest, but you know, I feel like there's some solidarity here. One, you know, it's mono red that we lost to. It's a Phoenix, and not having the proper answers for Phoenix, like it is what it is. But I feel like this deck could actually be pretty good, especially for some of you out there that are like, hey, I like Golgari. Here you go, or Golgari, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Until either later tonight or tomorrow, as always, peace.